Okay, Dan, we're going to get started. So let's get you opened up and start the disassembly. Seems to be locked. The day is locked. I'll have to see. All right. These are usually not dated, so that's perfectly acceptable. You have a bent tooth here and some loss on the teeth overall. Ooh, that is not good. What has led to that? So, we may need to replace this if we can't get this right. I don't know what's led to that, but that tooth is badly bent. Not sure if you can see that. See how it's out of the plane? And also this tooth here has some bad wear. So, may need a new ring. Okay. Okay, well that's your, pardon me, that's your teardown complete. We have some hand cleaning to do on a few things. I want to see if I can find a way to fix your ring here. If it's not fixable, we'll have to replace it. So we'll give that a shot, see how that goes. All right, we're going to do some jeweling, do some cleaning, and we'll be back. Okay, Dan, we are out of the cleaner. We have gotten all of your parts and pieces ready to reassemble, so that's good to go. We're gonna get going on that process. Here's your new lower mainspring arbor port jewel. It's been installed. That went in perfectly, and you've got its partner, the upper mainspring arbor port jewel, going to keep your barrel nice and still for the rest of the life of this watch. It's going to be a really nice addition to this really nice little movement. I mean, it's looking pretty good. I went ahead and got everything cleaned up. I was inspecting your parts. I'm not sure what happened to your date ring, but it somehow was in really bad shape. So I found a replacement, and we're going to put that in, and I'll show it to you as we get started. All right, so here we go. Let's get rolling. All right, here we go. All right, well, there we have it. Okay, let's put it on Timegrapher and see how we did. All right, well, this is quite the place to start. We are doing amazing. I had a feeling this one was going to be a good one. And I was right. It's really a good one. You know, these later 6309s have a bushing in the center on the fourth wheel. Or I'm sorry, a jewel instead of a bushing, and it really makes quite the difference. All right, so let's get your beat error taken care of. How'd that do? Wrong way. Okay. All right, well, I took care of that. So let's go ahead and see if we can get your rate up a bit. All right. That is quite the runner. Look at that. Nearly 260 out of a 263.09. Pretty amazing. All right. Not much left to do. We're looking really good here. All right. I think I'm going to let this break in just a little bit more and flip over to the calendar side. I have to make some final adjustments, of course, to get things the way we want them, but it's looking really good. All right, we'll be back. That's what we want to see. Okay, so that is your movement built out. We are going to go ahead and get your dial and hands back on and get you back in the case. All right, we'll be back in a moment. Okay, Dan, we are back in the case and everything is looking great. Your numbers have just gone amazingly well here. I am so happy with the way this is running. Last few pieces and we will be ready to go. Get your new case back seal on. All right, there we go. There is your 1987 6309 7049 great looking watch. It's really nice to see one turn out so well from service. This had a mystery. I really don't know what happened in the past with this watch, but your day ring, or date ring I should say, it had a really bad tooth and some other issues that were part of that, and I'm not sure if the watch could run in that configuration, or at least run properly. Certainly near the turnover of the day and date, it would definitely hang up on certain hours and certain days. Yeah, I don't understand it, but now it's free and easy and as it should be. It's running great and the numbers are just spectacularly good. Everything came out really well. I just cleaned your case and cleaned your bezel and there are a few pieces of paint and some other things stuck on it, but we got those cleaned off. Of course, no machine polishing, just really a gentle clean. I didn't touch any of the other cosmetics. Your dial and hands are exactly as they were. You have a new crystal, of course, new gaskets everywhere. Got a really nice, good, solid bezel that clicks fantastic. It's really well aligned. Everything came out great. Got a rebuilt crown, screws down perfectly. Just to go over what we actually did replace. Got some parts and pieces here. So there's your offending ring. I tried to put a little bit of time into trying to get it right, but it just really wasn't gonna ever be correct because of the nature of the way some of the teeth are misaligned. There's your old crystal. Here's your bushing for your mainspring arbor port, the upper one. Of course, your case back and bezel seal, which are stiff and need to be replaced. And there's your crown seal. So all those will come back. You can have a look at those items. We'll put them in their little bag here to go home with the watch. And we will be ready to go. All right, well, Dan, thanks so much for trusting me with your watch and with the service process. I'm really happy with the outcome. I just think it looks so good. Got it nicely cleaned up and it runs fantastic. I mean, this thing's in the 250s to 260s, which I think implies that perhaps that damage, whatever was done a long time ago, and perhaps the watch was put away and not worn. I don't know if that's the story I have in my head. I don't know if that's consistent with the history of the watch, but that seems consistent with a watch that runs this well, is that it just doesn't have very many hours on the watch. So really great. What a fantastic piece. All right, well, thanks, Dan, and I'll be in touch, and thanks for watching.